Over the next few minutes we will be looking at teachers and students in situations that demonstrate both how the teacher can adapt the curriculum to each student and how the student's experiences aid in the learning process. We will see the joy that comes from teaching and learning.
There are many approaches to designing curriculum. Some believe that curriculum should be a catalyst for social change. Others see it as a way to ensure students achieve certain standards before moving on, and just about anything between. With such varied approaches to choose from, we need something that can be a constant. That constant is the need for curriculum to be focused on the student. When teachers focus on serving students, curriculum can be designed to help each student grow as a person. Teachers promote students to discover knowledge and gain experiences. They do this by caring for each student and working with them on an individual level. Developing rapport with the student helps the teacher understand him or her. It is this rapport that allows for a student-centered approach to curriculum and education. Place-based education also helps a teacher focus on the student by promoting the application of knowledge. This application leads to a deeper understanding of not only subject matter, but self as well. When each student is allowed to learn at an individual pace, and in a manner unique to him or her, both the student and teacher can share in the value of education. Curriculum should focus on students. After all, teaching is about growth of self, as well as knowledge.
I like to read because I like to read.
Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi.
I'm Aaron Sams, and I teach science here at Woodland Park High School. My ultimate goal, I guess, as a teacher is to help students become learners who can learn for themselves and by themselves. One of the problems that I was guilty of even prior to flipping my classroom around was the classroom was centered around me. I told them exactly what to learn, how to learn it, what assignments to do to learn it, and when to learn it, and how to prove to me that they learned it. I don't do that anymore.
Let's do this. Ready? All forward. Nice to meet you. All right. Ready.
So in my opinion, teacher-student relationship is important because it helps the student feel comfortable in the classroom. When a student feels comfortable, they're able to open up and actually apply themselves to what they're learning instead of being forced to learn. And I think that's helpful in many reasons because when they're not forced to learn, they're actually understanding it from their perspective and not someone else's perspective, and then they're able to absorb the information easier and relate to it easier, I guess.
Some teachers that connect to you personally that you can share experiences with, but there's some that are just about, oh yeah, biology, or math, that's all we're about. But I feel like if you can connect to a student, there's more there that you can put out, or a student would be able to understand the situation better.
A lot of different teachers, they use a lot of good methods. Like my teacher, Mr. Strauss, and Miss Jasnow. They were just like really funny and really kind of down to earth. And they made me feel like I was less of a student and more of like a person, I guess. Although that kind of makes it sound like my other teachers make me feel bad, but that's not true. But I just like the way they feel. It was really good.
Well, the teacher does lots of good stuff. And she helps me, and she's my best friend of all school. Not my best friend, but a good friend. My teacher's a good friend.
I noticed that whether the teacher really likes their job or not, like I could tell just the way how they act on a daily basis. But a lot of people can't really tell. Like I could tell, like just when they walk in, hey, good morning. They're just like, oh, hey, good morning. Like you could tell just like with a smile or just how they act, because they're positive. Like you would get a positive vibe from a teacher, like from the minute you walk in that classroom, or you just get a real gloomy vibe from a certain teacher that you wouldn't like. And you just want to get out of there and just go to like a teacher who's positive or somebody you feel that you could connect with.
The big thing has been the mastery, but the recordings have been huge because it frees me up to walk around and interact with kids. The surprises that we've had that have been really amazing is that I can differentiate for all learners. And what that means is that if I've got a kid who is a rocket scientist, I can challenge him in this mastery system. And I've got a kid who really struggles with my content, I can challenge him. In the old system, I had to kind of shoot for the middle. Now I can actually have all the levels shot. Every kid kind of gets a different education, and I think that's okay.
So when I have a teacher who can identify something that I need to work on specifically, not necessarily something that the class is doing, but something that just benefits my style, something above what we're working on, it really pushes me to the next level and gives me the ability to move above and beyond to accomplish something better than what I would have otherwise.
I want to see like how much my teachers are actually interested in what they want from me. Like what extent would they like want me to go to, or even surpass? Like what do they want to see me do? Like how far do they want to see me achieve? And then when I'm secure on that, it makes me feel better to go further.
The teachers that make learning a little better are the people that focus more on the students. There's the teachers out there, that are just like getting the curriculum done, but the teachers that actually focus on the students and make sure they're learning stuff and, constantly checking in with you and seeing if you're doing the stuff, those are the teachers that definitely are more helpful in learning and getting things done. So.
I think a good way of like organizing the classroom with the teachers, like just having the kids who are already friends and who associate together, just have them sit together instead of having everybody scattered together where everybody feels uncomfortable in the same room, because kids need to be in their group where they feel comfortable, and when kids don't feel comfortable, things don't go well in school, at home, just in general.
Thank you for watching. Hopefully what you have seen has shown that when teachers focus on the student, the curriculum can be adapted to the situation, and most importantly, the student.